Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of The Bug Warrior. In today's episode I will show you at last how to open the secret portal to fight all 4 uber lesser evils in Season 11 and its rewards. This secret portal is one of the coolest things in Season 11 and I am so happy that Blizzard finally introduced something like this at last. However, be warned, as collecting all Purified trophies will require a lot of grinding. That being said, let's start from the very beginning. What you need to do first is get all 4 Purified consumables from each lesser evil. In order to do this, you will need to slay each lesser evil at its domain. That means that you will find the Purified of Belial by slaying Belial in the pit. This was actually my first Purified consumable and I got it when I was at Paragon 175 and I completed rank 7 of the season journey by completing the pit at level 78. The second consumable I got was the Purified Tongue of Azmodan, and that one I got it by slaying Azmodan at Hawezar at Torment 4. At that moment I was Paragon 220. The third consumable I got it when I was Paragon 249, and that was of course by slaying Duriel at Helltides, also at Torment 4. The last one I got it finally today at Paragon 254 by farming about 70 tributes of Andariel. I don't know exactly how many were legendary and how many were the yellow ones, but it was a lot of days running these tributes. This gives you an idea of how rare getting these consumables really is. Apparently, there is also a small chance that you can get these consumables from Bartuk at the Infernal Hordes, but since I have no proof of that, I can't confirm if that is real or not. Now, once you have all 4 Purified consumables, you need to bring them to 4 altars in the open world. Each altar represents a lesser evil, so this means that once you get a consumable, you can go and offer it at its corresponding altar. You will find Azmodan's altar at Hawezar. You need to teleport to the ruins of Rakat Keep, Inner Court, and from there proceed west to this location at the Umir Plateau. The altar is called the Altar of Sin. Offer to it the Purified Tongue of Azmodan. A fire will appear, meaning that the altar is now lit. Next, you will find Belial's altar at Fracture Peaks at the Seat of the Heavens. Teleport to the Bird Tribe Refuge and go east until you reach this location at Malthus Perch. Offer the Purified Eye of Belial to the Altar of Lies and additional eyes will appear, meaning it is now active. Next, teleport to Denshar and proceed northwest until you reach the Southern Expanse. Here you will find the Altar of Pain. Offer the Purified Horn of Duriel to it and this will activate the altar. Finally, Andariel's altar is at Nahantu. Teleport to the Kuras Docks and proceed southwest until you reach the Nether Valley. Here you will find the Altar of Anguish. Offer the Purified Claw of Andariel to activate it. It doesn't matter in which order you activate the altars. The only thing that matters is that once you activate all 4 altars, a red portal with question marks will appear. Enter and you will find a dark gathering where you will find all 4 lesser evils. After a small intro, you will fight them in pairs. The first round is Andariel and Belial together. Please note that this uber version of the lesser evils is stronger and has more health than the ones you encounter in the open world. I fought them at Torment 4 and as you can see the fight took longer. Once you slay them, the next pair, which is Duriel and Azmodan, will appear. Take care of Duriel first, as he's the one that has less health points, and once you take care of him, hit Azmodan with all you've got. When you slay Azmodan, a chest will appear called Horde of Damnation. Open it and you will get a Resplendent Spark, consumables for each boss, and one of every unique from each boss's loot table, runes and tributes. Last but not least, you will get a Mount Trophy cosmetic item called Shield Crest of Exile. The Mount Trophy is a skull and what seems to be a jaw, but I can figure out exactly what it is. Anyhow, here it is so you can see it. From what I have read online, you can only open this portal and get its rewards once per account this season. So that means that if you collect the consumables and enter again, you won't get another Resplendent Spark. So there you have it. This may be the coolest secret this season, and even though it is a huge grind, I think it is worth doing it simply because we have something else to aim for while doing our never-ending grinding. However, be patient, as this grind, honestly, it will take a while. Please let us know what you think of the secret portal and its rewards in the comments. We reached the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far and found the video interesting or useful, please consider to share, like, comment or subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.